Now this right here, my brothers and sisters, this is a little story about how niggas will get out here and get this sack and then go and be a little rat. Like, come on, man. You can't turn around and get to telling, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was getting your money. You was getting fly. You know what I'm saying? You in Mobile, Alabama. But you sitting there and want to be on some, man. Mobile on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pull off on the nigga after he done put your sack in your hand, man. That shit ain't real. Watch the story, though.
A Mobile man arrested along with a reputed drug kingpin pleading guilty to drug conspiracy charges today. And this is related to a case we've been following involving a raid that law enforcement officers say they saw a 3-year-old boy with a book bag full of cocaine. Let's go to our Brendan Kirby now, who's checking in. You've been working on this story, and Brendan is the second person in this case to plead guilty to federal charges.
Yeah, that's right, Lenice. The defendant today was Antonio Reed, who admitted to distributing drugs on behalf of Glennie McGee, aka Little Man. Prosecutors say McGee directed a multi-million-dollar drug ring. Court records show federal agents had McGee under surveillance for months and intercepted conversations with Tierra Hill, who was involved in that raid that took place last March. She has already pleaded guilty. Records show that agents also intercepted conversations with Reed and others. Police say that Reed was behind the wheel and McGee was a passenger in a Ford Explorer in June. They say that Reed led police on a brief chase and that he tried to bail out of the vehicle. Court records show that officers found 3 kilograms of cocaine in that car. Reed admits to selling 50 to 150 kilograms of cocaine. His attorney, Will Alford, tells me that Reed and McGee have known each other since middle school.
Unfortunately for Mr. Reed, and I rarely get to say this for my clients, but you know, I think that this was ultimately a lapse in judgment that is not characteristic for Mr. Reed, someone who has a strong employment history, and again has never been in trouble in his adult or juvenile life to my knowledge.
A judge set sentencing for August. Reed faces 10 years to life in prison, but Alford says that he believes his client will be eligible for a sentencing break that could result in a prison term that's shorter than that mandatory minimum. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Now you see how the news played him, you know what I'm saying? His defense lawyer even, you know what I'm saying, was trying to, you know, do him some justice, because I mean, hey, you paying dude to get you off, you know what I'm saying? He ain't there, he ain't getting paid to get everybody out. But he like, you know, hey man, this guy's got a good strong employment, you know what I mean? He's been working, you know, all his life, he hasn't been in any trouble. So this isn't something that, you know, is of his demeanor, his stature. This isn't something that he typically would be caught doing, because he doesn't do it, if you understand what I'm saying, sir. You know what I'm talking about? That boy was trying to talk good as hell on God, trying to get his nigga out. But no, but it's like, all right, so if you wasn't snitching, so you didn't know that backpack was in there? This shit all broke down and shit. You didn't know them guns was in there. Why is it in there? So you didn't know. You didn't know nothing about that. Come on, man. Damn, man. Then it's like the news and already just threw him up under the bus, just gonna just say it right out. Oh yeah, Mr. Reed, he's probably gonna be eligible for less time, and you know, he already told us, you know, oh, not Reed, that's the other dude. But yeah, dude was like, oh, no, is it Reed? Yeah, I guess it is, whatever, man. But you know what I'm talking about. This ugly ass nigga on the screen, man. This ugly ass nigga on the screen, he telling motherfuckers who in the car with him and shit, and they done ran from the police. I mean, if you was scared, nigga, then shit, why you run from the police? Shit, you should have just said, hey, bro, I'm scared, man. I gotta pull over for the police. But this lets you know niggas is scared and Trappin ain't dead, oh God.